You want to know why you cannot trust what any of the anti-AI people have to say? That's what this video is all about. I was prompted wanting to make this video by that game that they won the award in, what was it, the Expedition, whatever. They won the award, and then a few hours later, they had it stripped off of them because I guess they used AI tools in some of their early asset generation. It wasn't really all that long ago that Lord of the Rings came out, and they were being praised for the amazing software that they used to make the armies bigger. Kinda double standard happening, I feel. What I want you to do is stop taking advice from people who are desperate to see you fail. Because if you're interested in writing anything creative, but you have hurdles to overcome, handicaps, disabilities, psychological issues that you struggle with, a chronic problem with hitting roadblocks and giving up, something I struggled with for years, and you feel that there's a chance AI tools could help you overcome those things, but you're allowing the anti-AI criticisms and hatred to get into your head and prevent you from looking into it, stop listening to them, because you cannot trust a damn thing they have to say. Here's why. First is a cleared predisposed bias. I mean, you can watch any of the videos they make, read any of the comments. They already have made up their minds. They hate AI, anything, and that means they will never give it a fair chance. If they were given a story, a short story, for example, and they decided to do a review on it, they are not going to read it as a story. What they are going to do is start looking through it for tells. They are going to go through and cherry pick out anything that they feel is awkward, maybe anything that the AI left in that should have been edited better, because it is always on the author, the storyteller, to make sure that anything the AI does that they would not have done or should not have done is edited out and improved upon. It is a tool that can be very helpful, but it still has problems, and you have to be aware of those problems and deal with them. That's part of any tool usage. I like the saying, maybe I made it up myself, I don't know. A tool is only as good as the fool who uses it. But the problem here, as is with anybody who has a severe predisposed bias, is that they are not looking for any potential good. They are only looking for the bad. And because of that, things they would have ignored in a completely human-written draft, they will take that and hold it up as proof of their beliefs. Second thing, deliberately seeking out the slop. If you watch any video about how bad AI is at anything, you are going to notice a pattern. They will intentionally seek out the absolute worst examples they can possibly find. And then they present this slop as if it's the only thing AI tools are capable of. It's like judging the entirety of human cinema on one terrible movie, or a handful of terrible movies, or all of art on a handful of bad pieces of art. If you go deliberately looking for bad movies, there are plenty of them. But I don't see people making the argument that because people have made bad movies using bad tools, that somehow that means that all movies are bad. Or that even maybe the tools aren't the thing that are bad, it's the people who are using them, which is the more accurate statement. It's a straw man argument, and like most straw man arguments, they exist to prop up the ego of the person making them and to avoid actually making real arguments because they can't. But more than anything else, it's designed to make them feel superior. 3. Willful blindness. In their minds, AI cannot be good at anything. It cannot produce good writing. So they deliberately ignore examples of AI writing that is good. They absolutely will refuse to engage with any authors who use these tools as enhancements to their creativity, to overcome disabilities, to fix issues that they have a problem with. They want to keep the gate closed. Don't let their bias become a limitation on you. Bottom line is, don't trust people who have a clear agenda. If somebody is very clearly and obviously not being fair, objective, you cannot trust what they have to say. It doesn't matter how much they try to leverage themselves as being experts, or they maybe it's a YouTuber or somebody on another platform who has a decent sized following, so they have some influencer status, and they use that to make it appear as if what they're saying is true just because they're the one saying it. I am creative, but I am also a logical person, and I despise bad arguments. All of the arguments I've seen about AI writing are bad arguments. It doesn't mean that they don't have some kernels of truth, but they always stop at the result that they want to get. They don't say that, oh, this author clearly used the AI to help them write a draft. They should have done better editing. They should have used the AI tool to help them not do the work for them, and done better editing and cleared things up, enhanced the language, so on and so forth. You're never going to hear that, because that is a reasonable, unbiased, objective point of view. Does AI tend to produce bad things at times, especially if you're not using the correct AI? Absolutely. But is it also a fantastic tool for brainstorming? Or if you struggle with just getting words on paper for drafting, something that you can fix? Absolutely. That is a reasonable point of view. Hating it just for the sake of hating it because you don't want things to change is not reasonable. So, don't trust it. If you struggle with wanting to write and you've never been able to, for whatever reason, or you've tried and tried and tried and tried and never been able to finish anything, and you honestly feel that using AI tools could help you get past things that you struggle with, then they can all go fuck themselves. Do it. It's your life. You're the one that has to live with the regret, not them. If you want some more resources that can help you out, check out the description. And let me know what you think about this topic in the comments. Do you feel that they are moving the goalposts? Do you agree with what I have to say, or do you think I'm full of shit? Let me know. As always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Later.